What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to give you an updated look at a campground and state park that we absolutely love. So stay back, a little more set back into the center of the park. It was a little more wooded, a little more of a private wooded type feel of that camping loop versus the Eastern campground down closer to the canyon. It was more kind of wide open, a little tighter, smaller loop. When we arrived and checked in, the ranger gave us an updated map. We didn't really know what to expect. We booked a site based on the pictures on Reserve America. So that's kind of what we went with. But when we arrived, this is what we got. So this is the map they gave us. You can see this is the East Rim loop, which is the smaller loop. And then on the back side, it had the West Rim loop. So we were over here in Site 35. They noted that the old site numbers are in red. So we booked Site 35, which used to be Site 32. So as you can see, it could be a little bit confusing when you're booking online, but one of the biggest improvements they made is all of these pull-through sites down in through here. Before this, there were no pull-through sites through here. They've taken out all these trees that were kind of made this a very, very tight loop down here, and they've actually made some really, really nice, huge pull-through sites. I mean, these sites are massive, very long, can accommodate the longest RV, as long as you can get back around some of these tighter turns to get back out of the camping loop. And then over in the East Rim, they kind of did the same thing. They revamped some of these sites over here, changed the site numbers around a little bit. But the biggest issue we had when trying to book these sites is that there were no updated pictures on Reserve America. So that makes it a little confusing. Obviously everybody, when you're booking your campsite, you're trying to see what the site looks like, see if your rig will fit. If you have a larger rig, our fifth wheel is 34 feet. So we need a little bit of room to get in. We can get into some pretty tight spots, but we do need some space. And not being able to see what the sites look like was a little tough. So that is the main reason we made this video. Cloudland Canyon has a lot to offer. You can, from that East Rim loop, the smaller loop, it's very, very close to the canyon rim trail. You can hike down to the waterfall trail. We did both of those and did a pretty extensive video on that. So I'll leave a link to that one above, which was our last visit. They have disc golf, just a lot going on at Cloudland Canyon. Highly recommend checking out our previous video if you want to see more about what there is to do there. This video is mainly to give you a drive-through of the new camping loops, and especially of that West Rim loop, because as you can see from our video, driving through that loop, what it looked like before, which is what we're going to show you now. This is what it looked like before. Very wooded, very tight. We in fact went through in our first time there and made some notes of sites that we would be able to get into with our fifth wheel. So very tight campground versus now, as you can see, it's incredibly wide open. Especially on the end where they put in all those pull-through sites. So that's really the update we wanted to give you on Cloudland Canyon. Check out our previous videos, see what other things this park has to offer. It's an awesome Georgia State Park, probably one of our favorites, one of our favorite state parks we've ever been to. And hope you guys found this video informative, and check out Cloudland Canyon State Park. We appreciate you guys watching, and we'll catch you guys down the road.